Church. We're on. Sorry, I'm a little later this morning. Acts chapter 9. Today, again, if you've not read it, I'd love for you to hit pause, go ahead and read through the chapter and come back. It is the story of Saul's conversion, and it's a story of life change and transformation that is available through faith in Jesus Christ. And so Saul is persecuting, it says in verse 1, Saul still breathing threats and murder against the disciples of the Lord. He goes to the high priest and asks if it's okay for him to go to Damascus, 100 miles north of Jerusalem, and wants to persecute the church there and bring people back. And on his way, he is struck down by the Lord, saying, Saul, why are you persecuting me? And ended up being blind for 3 days. Ananias comes, lays hands on him, and says, the Lord says to Paul, go to Ananias. I mean, he is a chosen instrument of mine to carry my name before the Gentiles and the kings and the children of Israel. So God has chosen Saul to be his instrument, to take Jesus, to take the gospel to the Gentiles, to the kings, and to the children of Israel. So Saul teaches and preaches in Damascus, and they are now plotting to kill him. The Jewish leaders are now plotting to kill Saul. He escapes. They head to Jerusalem, and he ends up teaching and preaching in Jerusalem. And that says in the end of verse 31, and the church multiplied. So this overwhelming growth continues. And we see in verse 32 through 35, it says they turned to the Lord. So Peter heals Aeneas, who'd been bedridden for 8 years, and many people turned to the Lord. And then we have Peter restore the life to Tabitha. It's really, we're just seeing Peter having miracles as Jesus had miracles too. As we think about, as we're preaching through the Gospel of John, the signs happen so that people will believe and have life. And we're seeing the exact same results. And it says many believed in the Lord. So Luke, as he writes this, is just really stressing that the church is exploding. Many are coming to faith. And we see with Saul's conversion, and Saul, who will become Paul, will have a prominent role in Acts, but in the rest of the New Testament, in many of the letters that Paul wrote. So we kind of lay the groundwork of who he is and the transformation that he experienced as well. So I think we need to remember the transformation that is available through Jesus. And we can look at, I'll speak for myself, I can look at a situation and really get overwhelmed and just really wonder. But if I just know that God's got things under control, that if God can change Saul's life as he has, he can work in whatever my situation is. So I think that's our takeaway today, or as we look at maybe people who aren't walking with God, we can pray that God will intervene and that God will transform them as he did Saul. So have a wonderful day. It is Friday. I'm actually heading on vacation for a week, but I'm planning on doing these Facebook Live videos next week from North Carolina. I did just get a text message from our airline saying our flight has been canceled. tomorrow, and they're trying to get things rebooked. So I would appreciate any prayer for that. Would be great that they could get us rebooked. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't want to delay stuff longer, but as I mentioned, if God can convert Saul as he did, he can work out this airplane stuff as well. So have a fantastic day and good weekend, and we hope to see you here on Monday with me being from North Carolina. I'll show you a picture of the beach on Monday. So although it won't be warm, so don't get too jealous. It's only supposed to be 50, but we will do it anyway. So God bless you.